Hello everybody and welcome to week 5 of the CTC 712Breaks Gen 4 series. Tonight we are at Darlington Raceway for this 120 lap event, 165 miles. Fastest in practice right now, Garrett Wolfenbarger in the 32. Bradley Wilson, the driver that led so many laps last night in the Next Gen series. He's in third in practice right now. He's looking for some redemption tonight. Take a look at our track conditions, weather in the bottom right. 77 degree ambient, 108 degree track temp. Partly cloudy, 13 mile an hour wind, so pretty windy out here and 85% humidity. Qualifying getting underway. Cody Cleaver going to be the first one out on track. This car is very tricky to navigate around this racetrack. Somewhere north of 700 horsepower and no mechanical grip, no downforce whatsoever. And he gets the wall lap 1. These guys do have 2 laps to complete. So he's going to save it all and go for lap 2, I'm assuming. He also got out there Casey Graves in the 01 Tracker Boats car. Cole Owens at the top of the board, 29.95 for the 09. He gets loose off a 2 there. Totally in the 3. Collins in the 82. Wolfenbarger to the top of the board. Guys look like they're having trouble putting the power down off of 2. Lap 2 faster for Wolfenbarger at 29.72. That is very fast. That's going to hold up really well, I am assuming. Trent Sneed. Look, he was able to throw together a throwback. It's a good looking 81 car. Taylor in the 06. Looks like he was not able to get a lap to count, so he's going to start from the rear. Bradley Wilson, the 51. Lap 1 not counting for the 51. We'll see if lap 2 will count here. Like a Wonder Bread throwback from Talladega Nights. Nice. Blake Giglio up to second. And Wilson across the line. That's a 29.721 by 1,000th. He goes to the pole position. Trent Sneed working to the end of his lap 2 here. Giglio by a 100th takes the pole, 29.71. So top 3 there, a lot faster than the rest of the field. Not sure if they just caught a cloud or what, but They're looking fast right now. Giglio's first lap was good. His second lap was even better. The Mr. Bubble Car. That'll be 20 times on the board. 24 drivers total in session. Qualifying going to get wrapped up. We'll get this race underway in just a moment. Alright, let's go over our grid for tonight's race. Blake Giglio starting on the pole tonight. Bradley Wilson going to start second on his outside. Garrett Wolfenbarger qualified third. He'll be starting from the back due to an at-fault penalty. Cole Owen starting fourth. Ian Montrose in fifth. Cody Cleaver sixth. Casey Graves in seventh. Dakota Lee in eighth. Cliff Mullins in ninth. John Neckrich in 10th. Davis Greenwell starting 11th. Trent Sneed in 12th. Jeff Price in 13th. Jeremy Scherer 14th. Quinn Newton in 15th. Dalton Hayes 16th. Aid Lowell 17th. Matt Bankey 18th. DG Swiss 19th. Jonathan Lager 20th. Todd Taylor 21st. Danielle Llewellyn 22nd. Andrew Beach 23rd. And our final car starting at 24th, Dave Hoytsma. Alright. Let's get a word with our pole sitter. Hey Blake, it's Lucas Gummy.
How's it going?
Hey man, starting on the pole for tonight's race. Got a hot track, and well, how are we feeling about it?
Yeah, we had a hot rod last night. Ran pretty good. We got old B-Dub looking for that win again. I feel kind of bad for him. He hasn't got one yet. He's had a lot of laps, so I'm sure he's gonna be fast. I don't really know if I'm gonna have the pace I had last night, but we'll see. Got to have a good points night, and hopefully come out of here and try to make some ground on the leader points.
Absolutely, man. Good luck to you. Hopefully we're talking to you at the end.
Thank you.
All right. Should be going green this time, bye. Pace car is off. Green flag in the hand of Barney the flag man. Green flag is in the air. We're racing near Darlington. Oh, the 98 and several others spinning in turn one. Caution is out. That didn't take long. 1. 98, I guess, just went a little slower than the 8 was expecting. Yeah, it was, I don't know if the 98 was wanting to get out of the way, but he went pretty slow there and kind of cut across the 8's nose. And a lot of cars getting damaged in this one. But the worst one I saw was the 79. Luckily, these guys do have a fast repair. Alright, so Bradley Wilson was able to get to the lead. Just going through turns 1 and 2 before the yellow came out, so the advantage him is this next restart will be single file. So looks like everybody taking no. So Todd Taylor took the fast repair, and he was the only one. Everybody else decided to fix their damage. 79, pretty bad damage still. He might come around and take the fast repair here. Andrew Beach also coming back down. Back to the green. Looks like the 8 and the 79 both did take fast repairs, although the field's coming to green now, so they're going to be pretty far behind. Green flag is back out here, Darlington. Two stack-ups in the background. Oh, the 32, Wolfberger got the wall there. Wilson gonna hang on to the lead. Oh, we got a wreck off the 4. Matt Banky, Daniel Llewellyn involved. Back it up and see what happened. Looks like the 26 might have got the wall. Back it up one more time. Yeah, 26 gets the wall ahead. Can't collect the car, and 35 and 06, nowhere to go. 23. Okay, so this is a good start to the Southern 165. Like Matt Benke came down, took the fast repair. Daniel Llewellyn, I'm sure, not going to be too far behind in that department. There you see, takes the quick repair and have a brand new 23 AC Delco Chevy. Alright, field should be coming around to take one to green. This hot weather, I think, is really causing some problems here. Bring up our weather again. Track's up to 110 degrees. Could be worse, but could be better. This track already does not have much grip in it, and when you add in these hot temps and a car that doesn't have much grip, it is very hard to drive. Alright, pace car is off. Get this thing restarted once again. Green flag back in the air. '98 might have had an issue on the restart there. Eye on the leaders. Oh man, Leo off the wall on the backstretch. Oh, Dalton Hayes slow on the backstretch. Try to rejoin here in turn 4. Back it up, see what happened. Got loose off of 2. Got the wall on the inside. But not too bad. Heather Wilson still up front. Giglio close behind, as well as Toll Owen. % of the way through this race already. I say already, but I can't believe we're only on lap 13 now. Jeremy Scherer, he's down pit road. What happened to 15? Oh man, contact from the 32 Wolfenbarger sends the 15 into the outside wall. And we just had something occur live. Let's see what happened to the 47 to Dalton Hayes. Gets the wall off the 2. And 98 of Jonathan Legger also got the wall off the 2. A lot harder than 47 did. That looks like race-ending damage for the 98. But he does have a fast repair, so not going to be raced over yet. Cole Owen making a move on Giglio for second. Looks like Montrose going to get by as well. Not quite. Giglio fights back on the outside. You're going to let Hayden Lowell by. Wolfmarter up to 9th. Reminder, he started 23rd with that EOL penalty. A familiar sight. 51 Bradley Wilson out front. Four-way battle for this third spot. Giglio, I think, just kind of sitting back, saving some tire right now. A little bit farther back, Cliff Mullins and Davis Greenwald. This is a battle for 9th. Greenwald going to take that spot. But Mullins looks to cross him over down the backstretch. Hayden Lowell going to get there first. Now Hayden up inside the top 10. Giglio starting to reel in this 09 to Toll Owen once again. Seems to be go time for that one machine. 5 cars in this battle now. Stretches all the way back to Cody Cleaver in 6th. Montrose got to run on the 09. Might be able to do it there. Casey Graves going to make the move for 4th. Casey Graves making a move again. Not quite clear. That move's going to cost him some time here. He had to get way out of the gas. Wolfenbarger, he goes around Cody Cleaver. That 32 came out of nowhere. Giglio about a 1.5 seconds behind Wilson. Another 1.5 seconds back to Owen. Oh, Montrose grabs the wall. It's going to open the door for Graves. Oh, he slams the outside wall in 3 and 4. He sent it in hard. These cars are not very tough. I have to imagine that gave him some aero damage on that 01. Wolfmarger, he's up inside the top 5. Sure, Dalton Hayes. Like Dalton Hayes is down pit road. He's gone 1 lap down. I think he just took the pasture car. Well, that leaves Jeremy Shearer in the lucky dog position. Dakota Lee, he's coming down pit road. And this could be scheduled stop. I'm not sure though. Seems awfully early for a tire stop. I don't really see any damage to that car. The right side's going up, so must be a scheduled stop for the 3. 32 up to 4th. Gaining ground on this 3rd place car of Cole Owen. Meanwhile, Cody Cleaver going to go around Montrose for the 6th spot. Davis Greenwell, Jeff Price. This is a battle for 11. Davis looks like gonna let him go in turn 1. Lee back out on the racetrack after his 4-tire stop. Might be splitting this race in 4. Can't imagine that. Might be splitting it in 3. Just might have done this stop a little earlier. Fuel mileage, I'd estimate somewhere around 60 or 70 laps. Means they can one-stop this race pretty easily. In terms of tires, though, I don't know how long they'll be able to go on those. All off is just over a half a second for most drivers at the moment. Some drivers dipping into the full second range off their quick laps. But definitely not the worst we've seen all season. Wolfenbarger battling with Owen for 3rd. Got the preferred top lane, and he's going to go by for that final podium spot. DG Swiss, he's got an issue. He's got a meatball flag. Let's back up and see how this happened. Gets loose in 1 and 2, trying to save it. Car just gets right up into the outside wall. There it is. A lot of damage on 26. And Todd Taylor's going to head down pit road. Swiss takes the fast repair, so he'll be back out here in no time. Dakota Lee, our first scheduled stop. He was able to get one of his laps back hit by the leader. Now he's 1 lap down. Dalton Hayes, he's got new tires. He's trying to work through these lap cars. Lever looks to the inside of Graves, just for the top 5. He's going to go by. Yep, looks like he's going to clear through 1 and 2. Cody Cleaver up into the top 5. Oh, he gets the wall off of 2 right after. Looks like Casey going to cut him a break. Ahead, you can see some of these lap cars. These guys have come down for tires. I think this 2-stop strategy that some of these guys are doing, it's got some merit. If this goes green, I think they'll make that time up if they're taking an extra pit stop. I just don't think it's going to be enough to matter in the grand scheme of things. They might lose a few positions from it, but if they happen to get a caution when everybody cycles out behind them, it'll work out great for them. But another factor in this is these guys only have 3 extra sets of tires tonight. Means 1 every 30 laps. And they're going to be using 1 every 40, so they're only going to have 1 extra set to play with. Meanwhile, everybody else doing the 1 stop is going to have 2 extra sets. Hayden Lowell, he's up inside the top 5. Cole Owen, he falls back to 6th. Cody Cleaver up in the 4th now. Oh, we got cars sideways on the backstretch. That was the 36 Ian Montrose. Let's take a look at it here. Oh, we just got the wall off of 2. That's hard contact. Pretty bad damage for the 36. Yeah, 6 of Todd Taylor was like, all right, you just gathered that up, buddy. And that's definitely hurting for Ian right now. That car is very hurt. He's going to come down and, I think, take the quick repair. And take his scheduled stop a little earlier. I don't hate this call. I think it's better to just come down and see what happens, fix your damage, rather than stay out with a hurt race car. Meanwhile, Hayden Lowell looks to the inside of Cody Cleaver. Not quite there yet. This is for 4th. Oh, contact is made! That gives damage to the 56. What happened there? Let's back it up really quickly before this turns into something else. Hayden Lowell with a bit of a slide job and just parks the bus center of the corner. And the 2 wasn't lifting. Cody now to the outside. Now crossing back to the inside. Side by side at the line. And Cody Cleaver should have the spot back into turn 1. Oh, 2's tight. That's going to open the door again for Hayden. Meanwhile, behind them, Casey Graves told Owen. These 2 still stuck together like glue. 6th and 7th right now. Quinn looks like he came down. 4 tires and fuel. Same with 36 Ian Montrose. He's back out on the racetrack. Did not take the fast repair, so he just came down and took tires. Damage must not have been as bad as he had thought. Dakota Lee hits the wall bad right behind him. Dakota going to come down after 18 laps. He's got bad damage on that 3 car. Leaders still out on the racetrack. These top 2. Wow, have thrown an 8-second lead on Garrett Wolfmarter and the rest of the field. These two miles better than everybody, apparently. Leo has reeled the 51 in slightly since we last checked in, only by about a few tenths. Lap times are about a second and a half off their fastest laps now, so we're really starting to see some fall off happen. Blake has really reeled this gap in. 0.3 of a second behind the 51. These two are going to be pushing really hard right now. Whoever can have that lead heading into pit road is going to have that advantage. 51 got tight there. Got to chase that car back down the hill, and that allows this one car to close. Both got the wall up of 2 there. Oh! Giglio got the wall bad off before, it slowed him up. Oh man, they both got the wall again. This time Giglio really slowing up. Might have got some damage on that one car. Have a look here at the right front. Doesn't look too bad, everything looks straight. Go to lead back out on the racetrack. He did take the fast repair that time he came down. But he's going to be 3 laps down. Adding that extra pit stop on top of things. Field is so spread out now. Closest battle is for the lead. Approaching almost 2 seconds of fall off now per lap. So anybody that throws a short pit is going to gain a lot of time. But you're going to be down on speed compared to your competitors that pit after you the entire rest of the race. So if you take that short pit, you got to know that you can keep that lead. Davis Greenwell goes a lap down right there. He's only in 11th, so he's doing pretty well tonight. He's holding on to a good spot, but these top 2 are just so fast. If this goes green, I wouldn't be surprised if we see 4 or 5 cars on the lead lap. And it's just crazy to see this compared to the Cup race we had last night in the next-gen cars. The field is so bunched up in that, not much disparity, and you come into a car like this, and the same guys who were racing each other last night are all of a sudden multiple seconds apart. Oh, Wilson, big moment off of 2. He's coming down. 51, Bradley Wilson gonna come in first, and he misses the cone. Hopefully that's not a black flag for him. Doesn't look to be. I think he got away with that one. 32, Wolfbarger also coming down here. Oh, Owen just picked up a black flag on pit entry. I think it's going to be speeding for that 09. Bag it up. Yeah, it's definitely not a pit entry violation, just sped. That's going to be a tough pill to swallow for him. Meanwhile, Hayden Lowell comes down from 3rd spot. Same with Giglio. He also comes down, so he's going to try to battle that short pit. Cody Cleaver going to stay out and lead that lap. Or does Cody decide to come down? Sounds like this time, yep, Cody Cleaver in this lap. That'll leave Cliff Mullins as the next car. He's coming in. Leads me to believe they're running out of gas. Trent Sneed's going to be the next in line. We'll see if he comes in here. And he does. I think everybody's just running out of fuel. Casey Graves in. So I think those were our last cars that had to pit. Matt Benke, he's going to stay out another lap here. So he should. Yeah, he's going to cycle back onto the lead lap for now. He is still going to have to make his final pit stop. But he's going to be hoping for a yellow now as he's on the lead lap. Oh, wow! Caution on the backstretch. Who was that? Looks like the 32 or the 51. 51 rejoining the racetrack, comes right up in front of his teammate. What? And again, here comes the 51 off pit road. Just wasn't looking, I guess. Just drove right up into the Garrett. And that, I mean, that screwed both of them. There's no way that was on purpose or anything. I can assure you that gave terrible damage to Wolfenbarger. It trapped them both in a really bad spot on the racetrack. And obviously the damage. I can't believe that. I mean, this guy, who cursed him at this racetrack, this 51? I've never seen him make a mistake like that ever. Well, that leaves Blake Giglio in the lead. He's got 2 laps on his tires. We're going to take the lucky dog. Greenwell, first car a lap down, and he's only got 2 cars on the lead lap ahead of him. Could have got the wave around here if they pit. Obviously, they're not going to, especially the 2 car having brand new tires. Casey Graves came on 2 laps ago. John Neckrich, he came down 6 laps ago, so he's got a few laps on his tires, but not too bad. Wolfmarger, he's going to come down, fix the damage. Fast repair. Bradley Wilson, he is trapped a lap down. So, just as I was expecting there, just completely screwed. He's got damage on the 51. Oh, man. How many times are we going to see this happen? Third caution of the race. First and second cautions happened 50-something laps ago, so that was a long run there. And 2 of, I would say, the fastest cars out here today get involved in that one, just on pit exit. Wilson going to be trying to fight for a lucky dog here. Actually got Davis Greenwell lined up in the lead. Oh, I'm sorry. It's single file restarts. There's so many cars a lap down now. They're all double file. So these guys, they're going to be able to fight for their lap back. All these cars on the inside lane are a lap down. It's the first time we've really seen this play out strategically all season. We haven't had a lot of long runs to see this happen, but here we go. See if Greenwell, Wilson, and all the others can fight for their laps back. And coming down to the line. Green flag is back in the air. A good restart. Cleaver in the second spot, and then you got those second and third cars in line. They're a lap down trying to get their laps back. You're going to see them push really hard here. Greenwell makes a move to the bottom. Wilson going to stay high. Wilson knows he's got speed. He's going to try to get this lap back immediately. It's going to benefit both him and his teammate. Wilson gets around and gets back on the lead lap. That'll put Greenwell in the lucky dog position. So he better do it sooner rather than later. Makes the move here in 1 and 2. And he is back on the lead lap. So Wilson got the lap back. Now he needs that caution, like right now. Anytime. Doesn't seem to be getting it yet. Wolfenbarger taking the fast repair and 4 tires. He's back out here. And he's up inside the top 5 already. Made a really good move on this restart. Made up a lot of spots. Unfortunately for him, he's got a lot of lap cars in between him and the leaders. Not a lot, but about half and half. Cody Cleaver going for the lead of the race. Cleaver to the inside, and he's going to get by Giglio. 50 laps to go. Cody Cleaver to the lead. Oh, Cleaver got the wall. Oh, man. Easy Raves looking to the inside of Cliff Mullins. This is for third. Wolfenbarger trying to make a move on Graves now. And he will get it done. He's up in the 4th. Now he wants to get around Cliff Mullins. Wolfenbarger clear. No, not quite. 82 throws it back on the outside. Bring a little dirt racing into this. He tubbed him. Oh, contact is made. They're spinning down to the inside. Mullins hard impact on the outside wall. Well, that was, that pretty much took the words out of my mouth there. I didn't even know what to say at the moment. Let's take a look back at it. I think it was just netcode contact that started this and just killed the right front of the 82. And let's back it up one more time since I want to stay on him. See, after the contact, Comes back down, and he's trying to get it to turn, and the right front's killed, so he comes back up into traffic. And finally, everybody makes their way around him. He's going to try to stay out here and hunt for a yellow, but my goodness, that was a lot to take in. Cody Cleaver starting to drive away from the number 1. Actually closed in on the 51. See if he puts him another lap, or back a lap down. Greenwell and Wilson are just desperately hoping for a caution, like right now, and I'm sure they were really hopeful. The Mullins and Wolfberger incident happened. Cleaver making a move on the 51. I can tell you, Bradley Wilson is not going to lay over and give him the spot. He's fighting to stay on this lead lap. He knows he's probably the fastest car out here. That first run proved it. On Trenton Sneed, he was able to keep the car clean after all the calamity that was happening in front of him. And he's holding on to 7th right now, and he's got a lot more spots in front of him to take. Looks like he's got good speed right now. Check back in on everybody else. Quinn Newton, we got sitting in the 8th spot. Series sponsor right there. Make sure to check out 712Breaks on Whatnot. Interested in football card, NASCAR card breaks? Check them out. Oh, Quinn, stay out of the wall. Just behind him, you got John Neckrich in the 6th. Dalton Hayes running out our top 10. Battle for 12th right here. Mullins with a really damaged car, just trying to hold back Daniel Llewellyn to the 12th spot. He's actually got the leader not too far behind him. Cody Cleaver in the 2. Wolfmarker was able to get around Giglio. Pretty clean race so far. Oh, Cleaver got the wall. I gotta tell you, I don't know why he's fighting so hard for this right now. This car doesn't really affect him. This 51 means nothing to him. I mean, he can put him a lap down and take him out of the equation, but that's about it. Sitting in his dirty air like this, fighting hard, it's just burning your tires up. We saw what the tires can do on the last run. The 32 and 1 have been sitting back since the drop of the green. I think the 1 more than the 32, I'll say. But the 1, at least, has been sitting back and saving his tires. And we saw that pay dividends for him on the last run. Lowell, thought about going to the inside of the 36. Giglio was our winner last night in the Cup Series. See if he can sweep the week here in CTC. He's definitely in play. He's got some work to do. He's about 2 seconds back from our leader, Cody Cleaver, who is losing ground to the 2 cars behind him. He's still running really good lap times. I mean, he's faster than a majority of the field, but the 1 and the 32 both saving a little bit of tire there. I think the 32 kind of burned him up trying to get up through the field and get into some clean air, and then he's kind of been saving ever since then. But Giglio by far has been saving the most on this run. Cleaver looking to the inside of the 51 into 1. Again, Bradley is not going to lay over. But the 2 might be able to use him as a pick. The 23. Oh! Wow, that was close. Contact was almost made about 5 times there. And the 2 successfully used the 23 as a pick to get by the 51, but that cost him a lot of time. And here you see the 32 and 1 are less than a second back. So the 23, I mean, he couldn't do anything more there. He was just running his line. There's really nowhere you can go at Darlington. There's one racing line, and that's about it. 51 fighting back to the inside. He desperately wants to stay on that lead lap, but now that the 2 got by him, it's going to be tough to get back around. Wolfmarger on the back bumper for the 51 and 2. Giglio another half second back. Wolfmarger makes the move on his teammate. He's going to let him go here. He's going to hope he can pull both of them through. Cody Cleaver, what kind of defense can he put on? 30 laps to go. It's a long way. Wolfbarger's all over the back bumper of this too. Giglio also gets by Wilson. Oh, Cleaver got the wall! Side by side, not yet. Wolfbarger makes the move into 3. Side by side for the lead. Cleaver going to be a lot better at defending on that top lane. Contact just about made off of 4, and Giglio is now there. Contact! 32 is up under the back bumper of the 2. Giglio, who saved tires. Looks like he's got some speed in that Mr. Bubble Chevy. Not quite going to get it down there for second. Cody Cleaver, can he keep this up for 26 more laps? The only thing that I can say is, if he can keep this up for 10 more laps, he's going to burn the crap out of those tires behind him. Maybe he can even draw a yellow out of him. Giglio looks to the inside again. Can't do it there. Top three are separated by only a few tenths. Wolfbarger very loose off of 2. And a big send by him into 3. Cody Cleaver is showing a ton of speed right now, and he's actually kind of plateaued with these guys. They don't seem to have that edge they did just a little bit ago. Cleaver might have been able to cool those Goodyears off, but just as I say that, Giglio is clear of the 32, and we are pretty sure he has the best tires out of everybody right now, so that is bad news for Cody Cleaver. Crucial right here. What does the 2 do to hold off this 1? You can't give him top at all. Oh man, got really loose off of 4, or in the middle of 4. Blocks down to the bottom. Can't give him the top. That's rule number 1. But it's tricky here at Darlington because you give somebody the top in 3 and 4, they'll go right by you. But if they get to your inside in turn 1, you got to make sure you don't screw that up. Should get the runoff here. I don't see this panning out for Giglio, but they make contact. Contact again, Giglio! Spins, but saves it. And that's going to take him out of this. He's got to get his speed back up if he wants any chance. 20 laps to go right now. Giglio falls back to over 3 seconds behind Cleaver. He's going to need a yellow, I think. Side by side for the lead. Wolfenbarger to the inside. Cleaver gets the wall, crosses back underneath the 32. And he is not going to do it. I think his tires just ran out of life there. But he's got to run in turn 2. Not going to pan out on exit, though. Cleaver's not going away. Giglio to the outside of Hayden Lowell for 4th. He's actually made up quite a bit of time on the leader. Down to just 2 seconds behind him. He's driving the piss out of that car because he knows there's no more saving. He's just got to drive it as hard as possible and hope he can get there with enough tire left to maybe put up a fight. Side by side, not quite for the lead, but they're really close. The 2 all over the back bumper of the 32. I failed to mention, but Casey Graves is coming. He is closed in on these front 2. He's only about a half second back. And if Giglio keeps up this pace, he is catching these guys. This could be a 4-way battle for the lead when it's all said and done. 15 laps to go right here at the line as the 32 comes across. Casey Graves, he's still looking for his first career win here in CTC. I can't believe he hasn't gone to victory lane yet. He's so fast. It just seems to always be one or two people faster, unfortunately for him. And right now, he's got a ton of speed in that 01. Lever loose off of 2. Had to gather it back up. That allowed the 01 to close in. And the 16 is here. How did he do that? But unfortunately for him, he's got 3 cars to go through if he wants to get back to that finish line first. So 4-way battle for the lead. I'd say the 32 and the 2 are pretty even on speed at this point. They've been battling this whole run. Can't really get away from each other. The 01 has reeled these 2 in, and the 1, I don't think reeled in is the word for it. It's more like ran down and attacked. He is to the inside of the 01, and he should be clear here into turn 1. Blake Diglio back up into 3rd. I cannot believe he is back to these leaders already. He was 3-sec. Cody Cleaver hard into the outside wall. He was trying to go around the lap car of the 35. I think his car doesn't look bad at all. Giglio is there, he's loose, but he's got to run. He's on the back bumper of the leader. Pat Benke hard on the outside wall. No caution, he never slowed down enough for one. As we looked away, Giglio is in the lead. Was he sandbagging before? I don't get it. And now he's driving away. Giglio's going to stink up this finish. I mean, still, 3-way battle for second, but like 10 laps ago, he was about 3 seconds back from the leader. And after that incident, he was about 3.5 seconds back. And now he's in the lead already. It's been, I want to say it's been 12 laps only. Unreal. I don't know how he does this. Let's take a look back and see what happened to Matt Benke really quick. Down the backstretch, just, I don't know if he moved down off the wall in front of the 56. The 56 gets into the back of him. And, yeah, killed the front end of that 35 car. Giglio was driven out to about a 1.5-second lead. Come up on some lap traffic, 15 a share, gonna let him go on the outside. Didn't hold Blake up at all. Blake is running terms of lap times, we'll bring it up on the tower. Here's your last lap times. Tell me what everybody sees in comparison from the leader to the rest of the field. That time it's not as drastic. Only about 2/10 from Giglio to Wolfenbarger. But compared to the rest of the field, Giglio's still about 3 or 4 tenths faster than everybody. And the last time by it was about a half second. So he must have saved those tires just so well. And this car just suits him so well because he can just sit there and save and then just drive by everybody at the end of each run. And that's why he's been telling me he's been having trouble in the next gen lately because you can't do that anymore in that car. The new tire model doesn't really have that super save mechanic, and this car definitely does, and it's, I think, the most exaggerated I've ever seen. These guys have gone just over 50 laps on this run. These tires are cooked. Bradley Wilson, who was trapped a lap down after that caution, got about halfway in the race. He's almost inside the top 10 just off pure speed, so he's made up a lap on a lot of people. And he's got Dalton Hayes about a straightaway in front of him. I don't think he'll get there in 3 laps. If he does, it's a miracle. Wolfenbarger driven out a little bit ahead of Casey Graves. Casey's still trying to hold on to a podium here, ahead of Cody Cleaver. Giglio going to take 2 to go. Got the 47 of Dalton Hayes in front of him. He's going to let him go on the inside. Battle for third, still close. Giglio going to come across the line and take the white flag. 1 lap to go here at Darlington. Down the backstretch for the final time. No contest. 2.5 seconds back to the 32. Through 3 and 4. Blake Giglio clean through 4, and he's going to come off to the front straightaway, and he's going to go back to back here at Darlington. Blake Giglio sweeps the week. And it's a drag race to the line for third. Who got it? Cody Cleaver by 3 thousandths. And some drivers not happy about that pass. So let's back it up and see what happened there between the 2 and 01. Here's heading into turn 3 on the final lap. Oh, got in the wall and used the speed off the wall to pass the 01. Blake, I mean, he had to fight some adversity for this one. I don't think there's any way you can say he backed into it. He drove that car back up to the front after being well behind the leaders. All right, let's get a word with our winner. Blake, it's Lucas. Got me.
How's it going?
Hey, man. Well, that was certainly an up and down night for you. You were top 3 pretty much the whole night. We get that yellow, and well, you just kind of sit back, save your tires, and you were so fast at the end of this race. Just walk us through your night, though.
Yeah, my plan that second run, as soon as Bradley there got that penalty and got caught up with Garrett, I knew that long run speed was probably gonna be my chance at winning there. So I started saving tire. Passing cars here is always tough, and I don't really know what happened there with the two, but we wrecked and we still came back and won. So it is what it is, and happy to get the win.
Absolutely swept the week here at Darlington and CTC, and it's been a while since you've done that. I think in terms of Gen 4 races, nobody else has won at this track except you. So congrats on that.
Well, the nice part is I normally don't love this place, but with the new package yesterday, I really like that you can run the seams a little bit in 3 and 4. I think that really helps, and I've just been backing up my entry to 1 and 2, which also helps. So it's one of those tracks. The more you race on here, the better off you're gonna be. I haven't had many laps here. I've raced here, but not a decent amount of laps. So lately, the laps have helped, and I think that we're starting to figure something out here.
Absolutely, man. Well, got anybody want to shout out for the win?
Yeah, shout out to Mr. Bubble there for getting the bubble bath ready for tonight for the win.
Oh yeah.
Wanagoons, OG Gear, you for broadcasting, everyone that puts this thing on. 712Breaks for sponsoring the series. So excited to get the win and looking forward to the rest of the season.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for talking to us. Congrats on the win. Go celebrate with the team.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Blake Giglio taking home the win. Now we get a word with second place Garrett Wolfbarger. Any second now. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Garrett, it's Lucas. Got me?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Hey, man. Well, taking home a second place tonight. You just had a ton of pace here tonight. You ran top 3 and had to battle back from that EOL, and you did that pretty quickly. But Blake just, saving tires again. Damn him.
Yeah, qualified good, qualified P3 or 4, somewhere in there, and knew I had the EOL to start the race, so pretty much was trying to run my way through without getting wrecked, and was able to do that, and got ourselves up in the 3rd place, and we were pretty far back, so I knew we were probably going to need a yellow to even get close to Bradley or Blake, and unfortunately, we were the yellow. I don't know, man. I was coming out of 2, and I like, hey, Bradley, I'm coming. Hey, Bradley. He just kept coming up, and I don't know. I was pissed for a little bit, but I got over it. I knew he had the penalty, which that sucks, because, I don't know, he just has bad luck recently, just leading all these laps and then getting something happen and ruining his win. So, sucks for him, but it's part of racing, I guess, and just ran out of tire there at the end. I don't know. Cody was racing us pretty hard and about wrecked Blake there, and we got around him, and I was trying to get out ahead as far as possible, and just Blake just had more tire than I did, and kind of just gave it to him and went on to second we go. So we'll definitely take a top 3 after last week unfortunately getting a speeding penalty and kind of ruining that. So I thought it was fun. I'm sweating. I am dripping. I am tired, and I'm tired of this track.
You and me both. It's been a long 2 days, but we're at the checkered flag at Darlington, and you can rest.
Yeah.
Got anybody want to shout out for second?
Yeah, I want to shout out you for running the league and broadcasting all these races. OG Gear for sponsoring the car, and Wanagoons, of course, for letting me and Bradley, Brantley, and Ryan for coming to join and race for them. And it's been fun so far, and hopefully we just keep doing good with them and have a good relationship there. Everyone for showing up. 23, 24 cars out here tonight. That was pretty good for a Gen 4 Darlington race, I think. And yeah, everyone on Wanagoons Black for racing tonight. And then who else was in there? I think got to thank Casey, because Casey's always a good driver out there. He's a good friend of ours. And our boy, where's he at? Where'd he finish? Davis. He was in there too in the VC. So P14, unfortunate, but he was in there and it was having fun. So yeah. Are we off next week?
Yes, it is an off week for this series, so enjoy the week off.
All right, there we go.
Thanks for talking to us, man. Congrats on the second.
Yeah. Yep, thank you.
All right, and we'll get a word with 3rd place finisher Cody. It's Lucas. You got me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man. Well, taking home a podium tonight. Good points tonight for you. Led some laps and was in contention for the win there at the end. Just looked like you didn't quite have the tire, but still had a lot of pace.
Yeah, had a lot of pace. Didn't have any tire for Plague, considering he practically spun out and still caught us. So yeah, I didn't have anything for Blake. Just kind of unfortunate with the lap car where he ended up, and I don't know. I think it ended up ruining a pretty good battle there. But all in all, I'll take third.
Definitely, I think the points will look good for you, and yeah, like you said, I think it's got to build a lot of confidence for you. You showed a lot of pace tonight, especially at a track like this. It's it means something. So
Yeah,
nice job on that. You got anybody to shout out for the podium?
yeah. Shout out C2X boys. Just being Chad, helping out and everything with them. Shout out to you for broadcasting, putting this whole shindig on. And shout out to my girlfriend for allowing me to do this.
Absolutely, man. Well, appreciate you talking to us. Congrats on the podium once again. We'll see you next week. Well, 2 weeks from now.
Yeah. Yes, sir. See you, man.
Hey, Davis, it's Lucas.
Hi, son.
Hey, it's I don't normally do this. It's just because I want to make fun of you finishing 14th and going a lap down.
P14, son. What a night.
I guess take the mic. Walk us through your night. How was it?
Dude, I was having fun, man. Burned my shit off because I don't know how to drive this piece of shit. And then, I pit, whatever. I was already close to getting lapped. And then a yellow came out right after I pitted. Screwed me. Daniel got the fucking wave around off some bullshit. So I got trapped a lap down. But man, how about that 51? He can't sell another one if he tried to. Dude, he done sold every single Darlington. Run up front half the damn race, sell it. Run up front half the race, sell it. Run up front half the race, sell it. Man, it's like a charity event out here. B.W. Wilson is leading foundation, it seems like, nowadays.
Yeah, I can't say I've seen somebody sell at a racetrack that many times in a row. I'm sorry, Bradley, if you're listening. I mean, you got to get it done one of these times. I can't believe
avid
it.
race fans got to be out in the chat. Shout out avid race fan. I am the #1 avid race fan. I will take pride in that. But avid race fan, I know you're a big supporter of the BGW Foundation, man. I know you'd be donating. All I got to say, son, I would be firing that driver ASAP. That boy is selling. Man, he got that qualifying pace, man. He got that long run pace. He is not getting to the damn checkers. What is he doing?
Oh, I gotta say tonight, kind of on him, right? I mean,
dude, what was he thinking? That yellow line's big old painted, bright as hell, man. He just gonna run over that yellow line. Shoot.
All right. You want any sponsors, anything like that?
Yeah, man. I'd like to shout out Copenhagen Wintergreen. Always keeping my lip filled. Shout out OG Gear. We got the merchandise on the way. You know the vibes. Shout out Warner Guns. And then I'd like to give a special call out to Moser Racing. My H pattern ain't been working, and them sons of bitches, man. Shoot, this H pattern ain't working.
Yeah,
that's all I gotta say.
Should have gone with the Fantasec. All right, Davis. Congrats on your 14th. Right. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Hey, P14, son. New record right there. There we go.
Let's go through our results, finish up this show. Blake Giglio getting the win here tonight. Garrett Wolfbarger second, Cody Cleaver third, Casey Graves fourth, Hayden Lowell with a fifth. Nice job to Hayden, bouncing back there. Ian Montrose sixth, Trenton Sneed with a nice seventh, John Neckrich eighth, Quinn Newton ninth, and Dalton Hayes running on our top 10. Bradley Wilson 11th, so could have been worse for him, but could have taken a 1 off that finish, and I think that would have been just right. But still 11th place for him. Toll Owen taking home 12th, Jeff Price 13th, Davis Greenwald 14th, Daniel Wallen 15th, Cliff Mullins 16th, Jeremy Shearer 17th, Jonathan Lager 18th, Todd Taylor 19th, Matt Benke 20th. And I want to shout out these guys multiple laps down. They were definitely struggling tonight. They had quite a few incidents, but they stuck it out. And it's good to see you guys staying in the race. I hope they had fun staying in it. I know it sucks to run laps down, but they did pick up some points because there are some more cars back here. You got DG Swiss 21st, Dakota Lee 22nd, Andrew Reeds 23rd, and Dave Hoytsma, our final finisher, in 24th. So thank you, everybody, for watching tonight. I'm Lucas Hoytsma. I hope you enjoyed the show. Catch us next week for the All-Star race on Wednesday, and this series will be off next Thursday. So tune in. after that, in 2 weeks, and we'll be at, I just got to check the schedule really quick. I know I should know this, Homestead, Miami Speedway, so make sure to tune in for that one. But for now, thanks for watching. We'll see you then.